Hi Cancer, thank you for joining, liking, sharing, subscribing. Cancer. Okay, Ten of Swords. The Sun card. The Justice card. The Hierophant. Six of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, Ten of Swords. This is a card of moving out of stagnancy. It can symbolize something being illuminated. It could be new starts, new beginnings. The Ten of Swords does carry a connotation of an old way of life dying, a cycle that will be finishing up. Sometimes it can signify betrayal, or can signify things happening behind you. It can signify things happening whilst you're being unaware of these things. But I think, judging by the other cards, I think there's a cycle that's going to be broken with the Ten of Swords for you. So this cycle could be in relationships, this could be in career, but it is speaking about coming out of the darkness and coming out of stagnancy. And illumination, I think, is the most important thing for you this month, as indicated by the Ace of Cups and most potently the Sun card. We see this bright element of the sun. This is illumination. This is a new life form. I think for a lot of you, there could be some sort of fertility or children involved here. There is infantile children in these cards, so there could be a pregnancy or news of an additional family member. I also feel like new lands are on the horizon for a lot of you. So this could be travel plans, relocation plans, or movement, world travel. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords can speak about this physical journey that's taking place. It could be a cruise ship. It could be venturing out to an island or new lands. Maybe you're relocating completely for a fresh new start. Maybe you're moving the whole family with you, as indicated by the several people in this boat here. And the Justice card could reiterate that there's contracts coming in regarding this move. But on an emotional level, I feel like there's a flourishing of emotions that's happening with the Ace of Cups. So for those that are single, I think this is about to change. There is a new emotional beginning that's starting. I think there is a romance that's coming in. It's someone that's going to be quite bright, quite optimistic, quite outgoing. It's almost like they have a certain glow when they speak with the Sun card. They could be an Aries, Taurus is coming up here, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Libra. So I think this person encompasses a lot of different elements. But I love that they're coming up. I think for a lot of you that have been single, I think there's definitely a new romantic start, or there's someone that's coming in that could offer you some sort of blossoming. We see these beautiful flowers in the cards here, and this is blossoming. This is things coming to fruition. We see this beautiful, open, happy child. So for a lot of you, it could be someone you've known from your childhood. It could be someone that is quite youthful and playful in that sense, which I think will appeal to you quite nicely here with the Sun card. But it's new ideas. It's giving birth. The Sun card is giving birth to new ideas, new ventures. So a lot of inspiration, but I think most potently things coming to light. Where there was darkness, there is now light. So I think amazing illumination. It's almost like for those that have been feeling conflicted or unsure about where they want their relationships to go, where they want their career to go, where things come to light and you're going through realizations and epiphanies and things like that that will carry you through the month. A lot of contracts around children as well. So for those that have children, grown children, young children, you might be entering them into school. You might be shipping them off to boarding school. They may be starting a modeling contract, or they might be starting some sort of lessons. With the Justice card, it's some sort of contract that you're signing for the sake of your child, for those that have children and are doing that this month, because the Justice card can be symbolic of contracts. This is also karma, but I think it's good karma. I think you'll find out something has been happening around you. You haven't seen it. Maybe it's been hidden from you. It could be in the form of a betrayal, or it could be that things are balancing out, but you will come to see this, Cancer. The Justice card is here, so karma is coming back around. You will be illuminated on what it is that you need to be illuminated on, and we do see this restoration of balance here. For a lot of you, if you are in an existing relationship, I think there's definitely movement here onto marriage or serious talks about getting married and having an emotional new start together, which I really love. I think there's relationships are going in a very positive direction for a lot of you. Again, some of you might be ending relationships though, because the Ten of Swords could indicate an ending and a beginning, and the Six of Swords could be you leaving someone behind, Cancer. I think it's you. You might be the one that instigates this breakup or time off, or maybe geographical distance may separate the two of you, but there is this sort of division that's happening here. But I feel like balance will be restored with the Justice card. Illumination is a big one. Some of you that are meeting people or new people for relationships or are in existing relationships, contracts, legalities could be surrounding you with the Justice card. Maybe this person might be a police officer, they might work with the law, they might work within the council for government institutions as well with the Hierophant. There's someone who is quite influential, quite authoritarian as well. Because the Hierophant is very much symbolic of this type of energy. It is traditionally seen as the marriage card. So I think a lot of you, if you have children, I think for some of you, you might be going on a family holiday and possibly reconciliation with children. You might have family or relatives visiting you this month, Cancer. It could be online. Some of you may be starting a long distance relationship. It's almost like this person is someone you keep being drawn to, Cancer. So there's someone in mind here. It could be an Aries. We do have Taurus, Libra, possibly a Cancer or a Pisces, Scorpio that's coming up. And you're being drawn back into this person, but I feel something will be illuminated. And it's either going to make you venture into new waters, new uncharted territory with this person, or it's that you leave them behind. So I think things will be balancing up this month. In a work situation, there's something about things needing that balance as well that's coming in. I feel there might be a bit of secrecy going on in the workplace. Things, for the most part of the month, I think things are being swept under the rug. You're not being told about something that's happening around work perhaps, but I think this will be illuminated. The sun is sitting right in the middle here. And we do see, these sort of bits of yellow in all the cards. So I do see that there is little bits and pieces of information that's coming to you in your career. I also think there's a contract around an advertising opportunity or an opportunity to expose or to talk about your product. Look, it could be in a conversation with someone. It might be with a company. It might be with an advertising or a marketing agency or even a public relations firm as well. And it's almost like they hold the key to your success. So this could be very, very groundbreaking for you. A lot of exposure here, Cancer, for those that have their own businesses. For those that do have children, I feel a child of yours might be getting a trophy, an award of some kind, a merit award, a trophy for sports, for exceptional performance or participation. You might have to travel out for a family event or for an event for your children, for sporting, for an academic event, or maybe like a school camp as well. I think there's a lot of new things on the horizon for you, Cancer. But I think it's more work-related and more general than with people in your life romantically. I think there's a lot of new ventures. I think you're going to want to explore something. It's almost like a moment of inspiration, or maybe drips and drops of inspiration are going to come and accumulate over the course of the month. And I feel this is going to add up to a bigger picture here, Cancer, and you're going to venture out into new horizons. For a lot of you, I have a feeling it's connected with travel or a long distance relationship. But it's really going to bring you newness into your life. And this is all about newness and beautiful destined opportunities for the water sign, which is you. Again, strong religious connotations to these cards. You might be visiting grave sites, you might be visiting churches, attending weddings, events, engagements, or christenings, religious functions or spiritual functions as well. Maybe it's a yoga class, maybe it's an astrology class, a tarot class, but it's something that's going to be an outlet for you this month, which I think will help carry you along. Again, illumination. I think you might find some sort of spiritual outlet that is going to carry you through the month. Now, and it's going to help bring light into your life. Now, you can take that in whichever way you want. But what I see here is the darkness, and then we see the light. It's most obvious with the sun, but in the other cards we have these beautiful bright colors. So there's inspiration. It's something or someone you're going to be turning to for inspiration. For those that are undergoing a legal case, I think there's going to be either new evidence or a new asset or new information that comes to pass that's going to change the dynamic of this case or the trial or the hearing. It might impact you in some way. A lot of karmic connections as well. For some of you, your children are meeting soulmates or getting married. There's marriage potential here, and if it's not directly for you, it's associated with children or people that are very close around you. People that you're very close with, that are in your social circle, that are in your family, or perhaps even in your extended family as well. I also feel there's foreign contracts coming in for some of you, so I'm not sure if it's because of a creative piece, something you're working on creatively. The Sun card can symbolize creativity. So again, it keeps drawing me back to these horizons here, these new lands. So uncharted territory. Okay, something new, something different for you, Cancer. Again, as I said, romantically, I feel like something's coming to illumination about a person. I'm not sure if this is maybe you're seeing someone, you're talking to them, and you're slowly breaking down, through those barriers. You're slowly getting to know them. But I feel like they might confess something that's been in the dark. Now, that's not to say it's something bad. It's not to say it's something good. It's just to say it's something sacred or something very close to them that they haven't previously shared before with many people. And they're taking a chance on telling you, Cancer. And I think for the most part, you will be quite understanding of what it is they're telling you. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can just be someone that's very close. It could be a friend, an associate, this sort of confession or vulnerability here. Okay, the King of Cups. All right, so if you are dealing with a fellow water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, there's a lot of illumination that's coming from this King of Cups. I think, again, I mentioned in the general reading, it's all about vulnerability and opening up. And I like this. I think there's a lot of emotional closeness that's going to come from this King of Cups. So definitely someone's opening up, especially if you have been dealing with a water sign. This could also be for you, Cancer. This is illumination coming in for you and around you. Okay, could also be around a Virgo. You do have the Hermit here. Spiritual enlightenment. I spoke about spirituality or religion being an outlet for you this month, and I think it might help you in some beautiful ways here, in some wondrous ways. But this also speaks of spirituality and enlightenment with the Hermit card. It can also indicate that maybe you need to take time away. Maybe you need to take time away from a person, from someone you're seeing, maybe from something you're doing work-wise. Again, the Hermit is someone that has lived a closed-off life. So I think this is coming to change for you. It could be that a Virgo is the one that changes this, The Page of Swords, a different mentality, a different way of thinking. Okay, Three of Swords. So for some of you, relationship-wise, I think there is a third-party situation going on. It's either A, you find out maybe a Virgo or a fellow water sign, possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, has been unfaithful or has been talking to someone else, or there's still someone they're thinking about here, whether it's a past lover or something. Or it could be a person that you learn more about a person, or there's illumination. This person makes their presence known to you, and then you come back into this situation here. But I almost want to say for a lot of you, this person still has someone else around them. Whether it is an Aries, whether it is a Virgo or a Cancer or an air sign, I think this person is still conflicted with what it is that they want. They want you, yet they want someone else. So I think for a lot of you, this illumination can bring obstacles with it, because you have choice. There's the element of choice for you. Maybe it's someone illuminating their feelings, they're getting back in touch with you, or telling you they miss you, they want you, they're reaching out. And then there's this is where this uncertainty is stemming from, the Page of Swords, this lack of clarity here. And for some, you'll take it, you'll accept them back, you'll hear them out, you'll see them again, you'll want to make amends. You might try out a long distance thing for a time and see if that works, because you believe in second chances and you believe this person is honest, and you're wanting to see what the future holds between the two of you. Possible emotional rebirth for you. Hearing from this person might evoke such powerful feelings in you, Cancer, that you can't resist this person. And some of you will be absolutely adamant here with the Justice card that you want to press forward with this person. Others, not so much though. Others, you'll decide this person is, you learn that they've cheated, you've learned that they've been dishonest, you've learned that they've had another person around them, you've learned that they aren't prioritizing. The Three of Swords can also be stresses, and a lot of things intertwining at the same time, that it just doesn't, the relationship can't be possible at this time, and you'll leave, you'll venture out, you'll turn your back on this person, on this relationship or this potential relationship, and move away from it, really, with the Six of Swords. For some of you, it's addressing the way you're thinking, Cancer. You know, your inner self. The Page of Swords, the Hermit. Maybe you're thinking a certain way, and this is the illumination. You catch yourself thinking this way and say, well, no, I can't maintain this negativity, or I can't have this visualization because it's negative and it's not in line with what or whom I'm trying to attract. So I think for a lot of you, it could be this as well. And I think for those that are at a crossroads, this could also be crossroads, the Three of Swords. If you are at a crossroads and you're uncertain about what you want to do, I think towards the end of the month, you will know. There will be a decision that will be made. It's almost like the light will shine the way. So you will know which option to take and where to press forward and how to press forward. And there is movement. The Six of Swords is all about movement. But be careful, it's not a betrayal here. That's what I would hate to happen. It could be coming from a water sign, an air sign, or in particular a Virgo with the Hermit here. They could already be married. Someone's got the marriage card around them. They could already be committed. And this comes to illumination. Maybe they're still talking to an ex. But it's almost like an old way of life is dying here. So maybe this relationship isn't working because of lack of honesty from this person. But I still feel like you're drawn to them, Cancer. I still feel like you're very much including them in your future plans. You're still wanting to hear from them. And I suppose that just indicates what a strong attachment you have to this person. But my disclaimer would be, how honest are they and how worthy are they if they have exhibited this sort of third-party behavior here? And my concern would be, if they're doing it now, what makes you think they won't do it in the future? if you're still in those early stages. But look, let's have a look at these wonderful opportunities here. For some of you, there is marriage potentials coming in with this Virgo, air sign or water sign. Children, a happy family home, a future here together. Again, it could be that you're at different stages of life right now, and this might be the conflicting factor. It doesn't always have to be a third person coming in and cheating and deceit. It can just be that there's not much illumination going on because perhaps you're concentrating on your career, and as are they. Perhaps your interests right now don't align with getting married and having a family, but they might in the near future, most certainly, because the Ace of Cups, let's have a look at what this could mean for some of you. The Ace of Cups is beautiful new beginnings, emotional outlets, religion, spirituality, new opportunities that are coming forward. Okay, you've had several cards fall out. I'm not going to pick them up, only this one because this seems strength. Okay, new hobbies, new fitness regimes possibly coming in that'll bring you more emotionally aligned. Could be strength training, going to the gym, spending time with animals, volunteering for animals, charity work for animals with the strength card, mental strength and physical strength. Okay, so you might be seeking help somewhere for your mental or physical strength. A personal trainer, a psychologist, a therapist, a counselor, an instructor. I like this. Possibly a new beginning with a Leo for some of you, a new love beginning that could lead to marriage with a Leo, or it's a message that you need to maintain strength and resilience in your existing relationships or partnerships. Okay, new travel opportunities are coming in. Beautiful. Suddenly you're presented with the element of choice, Cancer. 2 different locations, 2 different people, a strong Leo coming in here. This person could be foreign, Cancer, come from a different state, city, background, heritage, culture, religion, could be bilingual, could have 2 home bases, might travel between 2 different countries, branches, divisions, or locations with the 2 of Wands here. There's someone that's very worldly that they're coming in. Could have family based in Europe. To me, I think of Spain, France, Monaco, parts of the southern Mediterranean when I see this card. Okay, walking away. Walking away leads you to new opportunities with the 5 of Swords. Some of you, there's definitely a reconciliation happening potentially with a Leo. Someone that's walked away from you before is coming back, or you'll hear from them. They're coming back towards you. Maybe they're wanting a second chance. Maybe they're wanting you to travel with them. But there's some sort of connection that they're reaching out, or they hope to gain some sort of connection with you again, Cancer. All right, 2 cards flipped over. What do we have? 8 of Cups. Definitely a travel opportunity for some of you. Up to 2 trips coming in. They don't have to be international. They could be little coastal trips. They could be interstate. They could be domestic. Now, something you've been waiting for with the Hanged Man here for a long time, or someone you've been waiting for a long time, or a work or business opportunity. It could be international. There could be a collaboration coming to pass here for you with someone, because you're both wanting to invest into the same business, into the same travel opportunities maybe. But look, I do see you venturing on new beginnings here, and a lot of it has to do with foreign shores, or foreign people, or foreign opportunities. Some of you are definitely meeting someone on a holiday or on a trip. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just an element of newness, a new friend, a new instructor, something you've been meaning to do. It could be, there's a lot of physicality here, so it's something strenuous and physical, I feel, like fitness or embarking on a hobby or meeting someone who is quite competitive or very much into their fitness, very active, likes to travel, definitely someone that's on the move, isn't someone that likes to sit still. They crave adventure and movement. For those that are looking for jobs, I feel like one of them could involve a very large company that has divisions, branches, or head offices in a lot of different countries around the world. Could specialize in sports, marketing maybe, travel, blogging, fitness and lifestyle, or entertainment. So I think you've got a lot of exciting things happening here, Cancer. New beginnings in these sort of parts of your life, which is really good. I feel like you're picking up the pieces as well. Some of you are still healing from a relationship and picking up the pieces with the Five of Swords here. Because this, maybe you've been turned upside down for a while, mourning the loss of a relationship or the loss of someone, but you will turn upright. Remember, all about illumination. This golden aura here, it's all about epiphanies and realizations. So again, really, really big theme for you. But look, I hope this has been a little bit more insightful.